Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Hello and welcome to the Hypertrophy Odyssey, chapter 174. It is the first day of the week, aka the Vulcan Raven workout. It has been a little bit since I've done this. I am feeling way better than I was last week. I am very happy to be going back to the gym right now. I had to take a forced break because I was sick. So this is why this subject matter is for today, is getting back to the gym after a long period of not going, was shitty. But anyways, before we get into the main subject matter, I'm feeling great. My knee hurts a little, but it is what it is. It doesn't matter. I'm just excited to go back, and I'm looking forward to the main subject matter at hand. I haven't been able to go back for almost an entire week. I went on the first day of the week, and then immediately the next day during work, I got sick, and then I felt sick the entire week, so I was just like, all right, screw it, not going. So I didn't, and then today I probably could have gotten away with not going, but I'm like 90% there, so I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna go. So it is what it is. And then I think in the voiceover I'll discuss the possibilities and the reasons what happened as to maybe why I got sick and all this other stuff and how it felt, but I don't want to go into too much detail. I got to get super into getting back into the flow of things, because this week was very different. It sucked in the sense that I was sick, but it let me get a few more things done, like more editing and things like that. So it is what it is. Still behind like crazy, but it is what it is. But still, it was a interesting week to say the least. I will probably talk about more of it in the voiceover. Right now, I really there was part of me that did not want to go right now. I really wanted to stay home and do absolutely nothing. I am feeling very lazy right now, but I know that if the moment I get in there and I start smelling the iron, really getting into it, like having the headphones blasting some music, I'm gonna be really happy that I went. So I'm very happy about that. I'm very much looking forward to that feeling, because right now I want to like turn around and go back home, but I'm also like, no, you're gonna feel great. So it is what it is. But with that being said, I will see you on the inside.
Alright, so this day started with lat pull downs, which were great. Getting back to it after being off for a little while was a little bit of a tougher task than I expected. Obviously, this just happens. It's funny because I was looking back at my videos from about a year ago. I got sick and missed time from the gym, like literally about a year from when this happened. So it just happens to happen every year. Now, there are some ways it could have happened, and I figured out how I got sick. There were many ways of how I could have gotten sick, and figuring it out was kind of an interesting little bit of a journey, I guess. First, from that weekend, I had ended up going to the Renaissance Festival, which obviously there was a good amount of people that could have gotten me sick there. Obviously, I was just surrounded by a crowd of people, so that could have been one of the multiple places. A second place was on the metro ride to and from work, because I definitely had a bunch of interactions while there. Obviously, there were a lot of people, not that many people on a Monday, but still a good amount of people regardless. And then the last place is, of course, the gym, where I would go to at the time. So there were multiple places where I could have gotten sick from. And it wasn't until my friend, Walter, shout out, he ended up getting sick as well. And I was like, do you have X, Y, or Z happening to you? And he was like, oh, yes. So, yeah, it looks like it was somebody at the gym that was sick. And I guess I'll go on a little bit of a rant here. And I can't necessarily fully 100% shit on the person who was coming to the gym sick, because I've done it before. Unknowingly, I've done it before. But if you're sick and you're going to the gym, come on, brother. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you getting the chance and risk of having others get sick just so you can get a workout in? I understand why. I'm not going to front and be like, oh, you should have done better, whatever the hell. I get it. I understand it fully, honest to God, because there are times where I want to be, I'm not necessarily sick, but I'm in the starting point of sickness, so I feel like I'm going to be terrible later on. Or I come back a little early from when the sickness is done, and it just sucks, because I'm like, I want to be there. I want to be at the gym. But there are times where I'm like, all right, I can't go because, one, I don't feel good, but two, I don't want to let other people get sick. So that's what happened to me. Unfortunately, I got sick. So did my friend, Walter. He ended up getting sick a little bit after me. So that narrowed it down to the point where, yes, so somebody at the gym was an asshole. Which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. I really didn't mind it at the end of the day because I ended up using this time for editing and got some editing done. I didn't get a lot of editing done because I was also sick, so I ended up just chilling, but I ended up getting a good chunk for that week done. I still am backed up beyond belief, but it is what it is. That's just going to be the reality of the situation unless I stop having a job, in which case I will just literally edit for 8 hours a day and make this my full-time job, but I doubt that'll happen anytime soon. Well, hopefully. It looks like if sickness always happens around this time of the year, and it is just an unfortunate thing of the times, particularly here, really at the gym, and I'm surrounded usually by people. I could do more things to defend myself, get the flu vaccine, maybe even wear a mask when I'm out and about and do all that stuff. But I feel like now that I got the sickness for this winter year, or for this 3-month calendar basis, I think I'm pretty good and pretty set afterwards. I don't think I have to worry about it because I usually right after I don't have to really worry about it. Also, it was a weak sickness also as well, because I was going to work while sick, but everybody was fine at work and nobody else around me got sick, so it was just like a weird personal strain that nobody else got around me. So that was kind of nice. I didn't have to worry about getting others sick. And if you're wondering why I didn't take time off of work, is because I'm too early into the stages of working there where I felt like I could take time, but also they were weirdly fine with me being sick there, so I was just like, all right, whatever.
Exhausted. And we're back. Welcome to the workout debriefing. Exercises not filmed. None. Exercises skipped. Also none. Got everything in today, which was very nice and surprising. I am on my way back home to chill out and also recover because I have a feeling I'm going to be sore in the morning. Getting these things back in was pretty nice. I have to say, that is, to go back to main subject matter here relatively quickly, I am pretty happy to be getting back on it, immediately getting into the swing of things again. I promise that the next episode will probably be more of a topic because I had everything down on a list. I've even added a bunch of stuff, well, I shouldn't say a bunch, but a good amount of topics to the list of topics to talk about. I had like my whole week planned really before I got sick, which was kind of annoying, so now I have to kind of get into the mindset that I was at beforehand. There were some new things that tinkled themselves into there, depending on which one you want to use. But regardless, I am back on the horse again. I'm feeling way better. Hopefully that was the last sickness I have to deal with for this winter season. Hopefully that gave my body some immunity so I don't have to deal with that bullshit again. But with that being said, hopefully there aren't some assholes going around places where they're coughing and sweating and touching shit, then being like, fuck it, I'm just gonna be here in the gym being an asshole and getting everybody else sick. Hopefully they're not there. If they are, fuck them. And if you are that person, fuck you. But anyways, with that being said, tell me what you think in the comments below. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions about literally anything. This episode's a little bit more of a just get back to it, talk a little bit more story time than anything, really, because I just wanted to discuss a few things. It is what it is, getting back to it. But there will be a more central subject in the next one, I promise you that. I have a couple that are already slightly firing on some cylinders right now, just thinking about it, so I'm looking forward to that. Almost thought I crashed into that guy in a bike, but he was in the bike lane. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I will be back on tomorrow with a new video. Thank you very much for watching again, like I said. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video with anybody who may or may not like it. I will see you in the next one. Keep it heavy. Stay safe. Stay not sick out there, okay? Watch out for people. Wash your hands, please. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.